Previously on Broadswords and Buddies.
Their cult has resurrected an ancient evil known as Sordid.
What the hell is happening?
We've hit something! The flurry's been knocked off course!
You have found the Any Key, a single-use magical item that can open any lock in the universe.
Yeah, baby!
Something wild is happening to space-time. It's like quantum folding, but...
What happened to those wizards and sorcerers? The ones that the magistrate sent to take down Sordid?
Sordid drained the magic from their bodies and crushed them dead.
Well, that's a massive pain in the ball bags if I ever heard one.
Things are going haywire! We're alleviating the multiverse! We could end up anywhere.
Or nowhere.
Nowhere? What do you mean, nowhere?
Shrouded in shadow as you stand at the main entrance of Death Castle. You all feel it. One way or another, it ends here. Well, we made it. Episode 54, our finale.
The finale of our finale.
2 years.
2 years! 2 years of this.
And yet, Joe, the best name you could come up with for the villain's grand fortress was Death Castle.
I get it, Linda. But look, all I can do is my best, all right? All I can do is my best.
We seriously let Joe be our dungeon master when they're dropping bangers like Death Castle?
Is it too late to nominate someone else to DM? You fancy it, Jackie?
Oh, no. Not a chance, Peter.
Look, considering this started out as a loose pastiche of The Hobbit, and now you're outside what is essentially Satan's house, I think I managed pretty well.
It's not too late to hop behind the DM screen, Linda.
Oh no, we've come this far.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get into it. The doorway to Death Castle looms ominously in front of you. Huge doors made of dark black metal are tightly shut, blocking your way in. And you now realize there are 2 people standing in front of the doors wearing black armor with red highlights. They hold pikes and stand in a generally guardy sort of way.
I'll club him over the head.
Come on. Seriously? Again?
Yay! Oh, yeah. Look, I have a club. They have heads. It's, You guys are no fun.
Thunk really is just a big slap of muscle, isn't she? Fit for exactly one purpose.
Yeah, when all you have is a club, everything looks like blunt force trauma.
Can we... Okay, let's just... I walk up to the guards.
Okay, you approach the guards and one of them locks eyes with you.
Okay. What ho, men?
It's a woman to you.
Come again?
The guard on the left pipes up and says, I am a woman, so not off to a great start.
All right. Woman and man. I turn to the other guard and say, you are a man, right?
The guard on the right says, I'm still figuring myself out.
Right on. My name... Hang on, actually, what's their deal?
Yeah, is this like a trick or a trap or a riddle or something?
Roll a perception. Actually, no. Why don't you... They're people. Just talk to them, ask them, and find out.
Oh, they're people.
Finally, the missing piece of the puzzle.
Hello, I am Alice, the elven druid of the Northern Runes. What's your deal here?
Yes, what is the vibe?
We guard the entrance to Death Castle. You may ask us one question, but heed this warning. One of us always tells the truth, while the other always lies. And before before you do that in character, the guard on the left turns to the one on the right and says, I said I was sorry.
What?
Oh my God.
Hang on. I've got this. Hail and well met. I am Buskin Diamond, traveling bard to the stars. Maybe you...
Both guards cut you off and immediately go, Nope.
You didn't let me finish. I was going to say, maybe you've heard of me. Now you can, be pricks about it or whatever.
So are we at the part where you got this yet? Huh?
I thought I'd get my wheels spinning.
The guard on the right says, "There's only one prick around here near as I can see."
Maybe... Can I try?
Sure.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
I take a step closer and I say, "You seem to be having some kind of interpersonal conflict?"
It's nice to meet someone who tells it like it is for once. And the guard on the left says, "Look, it wasn't intentional, okay?"
Well, what actually happened?
So, he leaves town for a week and I offered to water his plants, only I didn't actually get around to it because my sister came to visit, and when you have a family member who's always pulling focus, well, that's my sister. So, she makes everything about her and I can't make the time to get over to the guardhouse to water his plants, and then...
Okay, hey, hi, look, I'm sorry, I decided I'm gonna club her in the head because she's annoying, and I rolled in that 20, so...
All right, then.
Oh, dang, okay, Peter, Linda, do you have any objections, or...
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, this guard sucks. Let's thunk her.
Okay, cool. Jackie, paint me a word picture.
Yeah, so Thunk raises her great club high in the air and brings it down on the guard with such force that when it hits the top of the guard's head, you hear this sickening, wet, snapping sound, like someone breaking bamboo in their hands. And the guard's head gets, actively forced into her torso. Like you can see it retract into her armor like a turtle's head going into its shell. But you know there's nowhere for it to go in there.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, that absolutely, the shitty guard is down, and the guard on the right just looks at his companion's body, and then at Thunk, and then back at the body, and then just sort of slides to the side and gestures to the doorway like, "Yeah, come on in."
Okay, all right.
We head on.
Absolutely.
Onward!
Okay, the door opens, not to a grand entryway or reception area, but to a stone corridor lined with flame-lit torches that flicker their orangey, flicky light as you walk further into the building. And before long, you hear voices. Voices ahead of you.
Okay, what are they saying? Wait, my passive perception is barely even a number. Okay, someone else ask.
What Jackie said.
You can't make out the specific words, but it sounds like two people bickering.
We want to try stealth for once?
Series finale? I'm not taking any risks.
Yeah, stealth it up.
Okay, roll them bones.
19!
17.
16.
All right, saving our best rolls for the finale.
It won't last.
Nope.
Of course not, but the important thing is we're having fun. You move carefully and quietly down the hallway, then down a stone spiral stairway, like one floor downward, emerging into a dungeon with a door on the far end. And there, locked in one of the cells, are two humans, in their early to mid-20s. One is a tall man with a sort of dirty blonde hair and the world's stupidest goatee, while the other is a short woman with a kind of pixie cut. They're wearing matching blue outfits, kind of like pajamas or a uniform of some sort.
Are they still arguing?
Yes, the blonde one says.
If I still had my scanner, we'd have this figured out in 15 minutes.
And the other responds.
But we'd still be stuck in this dingy dungeon.
True, but at least we'd know why, and knowledge is...
Power?
comforting. Makes stupid people feel like they have a firm grasp of things.
Are you doing those voices?
Yeah, why?
They're really good.
Yeah, they're the best you've done in the entire campaign. If I didn't know it was you.
They're okay. They're no Snort the Cave Droll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I take it back. Snort is your best voice.
Okay, so they're in the cell inside the dungeon. What do you do?
Hey, can I do an insight check?
What's your insight modifier again?
Does someone else want to do an insight check?
On it. 13?
They seem on the level.
Good enough for me. I say we bust him out.
Bust them out? Alice, we don't know a thing about them.
Locked up in that castle. Can't be that bad.
See? Even Thunk agrees.
True, but on the other hand, even Thunk agrees.
Is good point.
Listen, I just think... And then I pull out the any key and unlock the door.
Really?
Okay, so Buskin thinks that is a terrible idea, but Peter, I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. The number of times you have tried to stop me from using this thing for goofs.
You're both okay with this?
Sure.
Yeah, this is too good.
All right. You place the any key into the lock, which immediately unclicks and drops to the ground, leaving behind a faint outline of the any key, which dissolves away like a mid-90s screensaver.
Oh, damn. It's gone?
Yep. Single-use item, baby.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the ass.
I open the door and say, "Greetings, please do not be alarmed. I am Alice, Elven Druid of the Northern Runes."
And I am Llewellyn, annoyed bastard of the south of Wales.
And I'm Meaney. You say you're a druid?
Yes.
Oh, as in ancient stones.
Yes.
Connected to nature.
Of course.
Shapeshifts into animals?
Only when no one's looking.
Yes, it's big thing.
Ah, Jesus Christ, where did you come from?
I make good stealth check.
Is this a LARP? Are you LARPing right now? What is this?
How came ye to...
Another one?
Are you done?
I guess so?
Thank you.
Pray tell, how came ye to be imprisoned in this wretched dungeon?
Well, firstly, our ship crashed. We totally Jupiter 2'd it. Then, all these guys in black and red armor came out, and then they...
No, they're not all guys.
What?
Some of them are women.
At least one.
Oh, well, they came out, hauled our ship away, and threw us in the dungeon.
Yeah, we were just brainstorming a clever plan to escape and steal it back.
Were you? Only I thought you were bickering.
Yes, it sounds like bickering to thunk.
Thunk. That's your name, is it? Thunk? Thunk.
Her name and her favorite verb. Sorry, back up a sec. Did they say ship?
Yeah, they did.
And you mentioned the scanner before?
I did mention that, yes.
Is this an amnesty situation? Are you pulling like a late game sci-fi twist? Is the endgame villain going to be like an alien or an evil AI or something?
You've already met the villain. Look, let's just play the game and you'll figure out the ending on your own, yes?
It's a sci-fi monster villain, I'll bet you anything.
You guys want to maybe team up? You help us get our ship back. We help you with this high fantasy Lord of the Rings thing you got going on.
I turn back to... Wait, was it Meaney and...
Llewellyn.
Right, okay. I turn to them and I say...
Well, that depends. Are either of you handy with a weapon?
Oh, I took fencing in basic training.
So that's a yes?
No.
Oh.
Do you know any magic words?
Fine. May we please join your party?
Piece of shit.
I wasn't fishing for that. I was genuinely asking about your magical talents.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can do this.
And he does that thing where you position your hands so it looks like you're pulling your thumb off.
Wait!
Not really useful, but I suppose in a pinch you can throw a digit at the enemy.
Yes, it's very off-putting getting hit in face by fingers. Don't say bring. And I head out the door on the other side of the room.
I follow.
Me too.
All right, Meaney and Llewellyn follow along behind you as you pass through the dungeon.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What is it?
A dungeon? That was a dungeon, right?
Oh, no.
Really?
Joe, I swear to God, if you do what I think you're about to do...
What do you think I'm about to do, Peter?
Listen.
Oh, my word.
Okay, there's two things this game is classically famous for. One of them is dungeons.
Oh, no.
And the other one...
Big ampersand.
Big ampersand.
Yes, a giant ampersand emerges from the shadows with big steely claws and cuts you all into 1,000... No, I know what you're all getting at, but maybe, just maybe, how about we let me run the game and, see what happens?
Right.
That's fair.
So, you enter the chamber of this huge dragon.
Oh, piss off.
I'm kidding. You turn a corner and there's a regular door in front of you.
A regular door.
A regular, just an ordinary, regular door.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am not a fan of how hard they're hitting that regular note. That does not sound very regular to me.
Yeah, not during our finale. Can I cast,
Detect bullshit.
Yes, detect bullshit. No, I want to cast detect magic.
Okay, you cast Detect Magic.
And?
It's a regular door.
Seriously?
Oh, can I roll investigation?
You can roll anything you like.
Cool. Well, crap.
What'd you roll?
You know, I am 100% positive Thunk isn't even really aware of what's going on right now.
Thunk's disassociating.
Thunk is disassociating currently. And
That name really is past tense, huh?
Not to be too critical, but is there any particular reason we're just standing in front of a closed door?
Oh, my new friend. We do not trust this door.
Borges, threatening vibe.
What is this? Some kind of shared door-related trauma? Been burned by doors in the past, have you?
Yes.
Sometimes literally.
Llewellyn lurches forward and turns the door handle
No!
Bad idea.
and walks into the next room. He turns and says,
See? Door, hallway, and if you look down, ooh, feet. Come on, let's put those to use. Get your steps in. Come on.
I examine the lintel for teeth.
while you're doing that, Meaney also moves through the doorway.
What is wrong with these people?
Right? I mean, who gets bottlenecked by a simple door?
Are your NPCs judging our playstyle now?
I mean, yes, I guess. These characters are just kind of doing their own thing.
Oh, ha ha.
What?
You're making fun of me. I said the same thing about Buskin Diamond like 12 episodes ago.
No, I'm serious.
Sure. So I follow them through the door.
We also do that.
Simon.
Okay, you step through the door, and as soon as you cross the threshold, you feel a gust of wind from behind you.
Uh-oh.
And when you turn around, the door is gone.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
You are no longer deep inside the bowels of Death Castle. Above you is a sky of burnt brown and orange, the stone walls reaching up some 12 feet. As you look up and down the passage you are in, you see turns, entryways, open galleys, and you can hear, from the other side of the wall, a lurching, scraping sound.
Wait, why didn't detect magic detect this?
Door was lined with a thin sheet of lead, baby.
Again?
No, you're just doing that to justify shitty DM choices.
Oh no.
What?
Well, this is obviously a labyrinth,
Obviously?
and we're with a dwarf, an elf, and an orc who just spent way too long staring at an unlocked wooden door.
Oh, no! Oh, there's no way this is...
Yeah, I'm afraid it might be.
Might be what?
Well, it might be a labyrinth, magically linked to your big bad's evil castle. Yes, probably have some nasty monsters in it.
Oh, like mimics!
Yes, exactly like mimics. So, you know.
Don't trust any toilets.
Don't trust any toilets. Tell me, does that mean something where you come from?
Regrettably, yes.
Meaney looks like she's about to go into more detail, but then you hear a low thud. Distant at first, but gradually rising in volume and intensity. Something big is headed your way.
Someone order a dragon on Postmates?
Oh, wait, let me.
Your Uber driver is outside.
Huh?
Does everyone else hear that, or is it just me?
It sounds fairly big.
Yeah, I made it sound big.
Well, obviously it goes without saying that we should hide.
Hide? Hide where? We're in a featureless passageway inside a labyrinth.
Buskin is... what is word? God's coward!
Strong words. But my technique saved us from the unending tormentor back in the Fandevale mines. Asshole.
As much as I'm loving the character work, do we actually have a game plan here?
Yeah, which one of you knows Magic Missile?
Sorry, it's really starting to feel like you've put these two here just to criticize how we've been playing the game.
I didn't, I swear. They're randomly generated NPCs.
All right, it's just you're playing into it pretty heavily, you know?
I'll try to tone it down. The horrendous thumping sound of something large continues
All right, keep your journeys on. I take a combat-ready stance.
Yeah, I ready my staff.
Yeah, let's show this big-sounding dragon who's boss.
Ooh, we're gonna die, aren't we?
Depends on our stat blocks.
The creature turns the corner and you find yourself face to face with a large, salivating gecko.
A gecko?
It's like a gecko. If a gecko was more like a crocodile and maybe 2 or 3 times the size.
Wait, of a gecko or a crocodile?
Crocodile. But the sort of staply shaped legs of a gecko? With each step, this dangerous-looking creature sends a quake passing through the ground like thunder.
Nature check?
Do it.
Ooh, does a 14 do it?
14 do it. You recognize this creature. It is a thunder lizard, so called not because of any thunder or lightning-based attacks, but for their density and strength, which allows them to create great shakes in the ground by stomping their feet. This allows them to mimic the approach of larger creatures, such as
dragons, dumbass.
All right, it charges towards you. Let's roll initiative.
Greetings and salutations, dear friends.
What's going on?
Looking for
I think we're in an ad.
What? Like a commercial break?
It's a sodding podcast. Bloody nerds trying to turn their hobby into content. I really hope this was just a regular game. I knew we'd ended up in a metaverse, but...
Metaverse? What verse?
It's quantum mechanics 101. Every fictional world creates its own reality of sorts, like a bubble reality outside the multiverse proper. But hang on, this ad's about to end.
podcasts.
Hey folks, we just want to take a break.
Phew. Okay. All right, we've got more time. So, short version, we have to get back to the flurry without letting the players know we know none of this is real. Otherwise, they might decide that none of this is working and re-record the episode.
Which might cut us from the story entirely, so we'd be out of here. Why is that bad?
Well, it's bad because we'd cease to exist. We better hope this isn't a major episode like the end of an arc or a series finale or something.
But how did we even get here?
No idea. It shouldn't even be possible.
It's like we hit a sort of multi-dimensional oil slick and skidded out of the multiverse entirely. Wait, is that the right word? Skidded? Scud? Slid would be better.
And the ad is ending. Lovely. Great use of our time there. Cheers, Meaney.
Save on your order.
All right, top of the turn order is Alice, the Elven Druid of the Northern Runes. Linda, what's the play?
I cast Guided Blast.
Old Faithful.
The Old Faithful Guided Blast.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
All right, I do 34 radiant damage.
34, that is not too shabby.
Is it dead?
No, of course not.
Why would Joe make it easy for us?
All right, next up is Meaney.
Okay, this might be a problem because I do not have any weapons or armor or spells, so...
You seem very squishy.
Do we, super duper have to keep them alive? No, I mean, they've offered to help us, and that's nice and all, but if they get stomped to death by a thunder lizard, it's, we tried, right?
I think they might disagree with that.
Can I know it's not my turn, but can I give my old battle axe?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Cool. I yell,
Catch and throw her my old battle axe.
Oh, you're throwing it.
Uh-oh.
Give me a dexterity roll.
1 dex roll coming up. Okay.
Is it?
Crit fail.
Oh. Of course you did.
Cool. You throw it at Meaney, but not in a way where she can catch it, so she's about to get axed in the chest unless she rolls good. Whoa, barely. Whoa.
Yeah.
Meaney narrowly dodges the battle axe, which is now firmly lodged in the wall beside her.
Sorry about that, chum.
Don't chum me!
You couldn't throw something useful? Like armor? Or a shield of not getting hit by some stupid bastard's hastily tossed hand-me-downs?
I said I was sorry, Christ.
Yes, well, sorry doesn't unwedge an axe that's buried so deep in the stone wall that whoever does manage to pull it out will be crowned King of England.
Screw this!
And she charges full pelt towards the thunder lizard.
Whoa!
Andale, go girl!
She was fun.
She leaps towards the thunder lizard, aiming to grab a leg, and she succeeds.
Incredible.
Meaney's now wrapped around the base of a thunder lizard's leg, like a hippie hugging a very skinny tree.
Meaney, what the hell are you doing?
Being entertaining!
Okay, Thunk, you're up.
Thunking it up. I think she looks at the battle axe wedged in the wall, then back at the big gecko.
Thunder lizard.
Thunder lizard, then back at the axe again. And, she says, Thunk would make a good king of England.
Oh, you can hardly be worse than the current fella, but we have priorities.
I think... Okay, I'm just running the numbers in my head, Joe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but both geckos and crocodiles have 4 legs, yes?
You are indeed correct.
And there's 5 of us, total.
5.
Thunk, Alice, Buskin Diamond, Llewellyn, and
Meaney. Right, yeah.
So that's 3 legs left, yes?
Yes.
Oh, God.
3 legs that are, shall we say, unoccupied?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so...
Don't do it.
So Thunk is gonna run towards the thunder gecko and try to grab the other front leg.
All right, go ahead and give me... what did I have Meaney roll? Give me athletics.
I have a +9 in athletics, so we're already off to a good start. Okay. Or not. 17.
Okay, yeah, you dive at this thing and you grab onto its front leg so good and so right, and it loses its balance a little bit. You actually kind of knock it off balance. It doesn't topple over.
Okay, thank God, because we're very much attached to it.
Yes, but it lurches forward at an awkward angle. Alice and Buskin, and actually Thunk too. Give me a dex saving throw.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. 15.
Oh, that's an 18.
13?
Okay, yeah. Alice and Buskin Diamond leap out of the way as this whole wheat thunder lizard just charges erratically, haphazardly, and Meaney and Thunk, you leap off the thing just before it crashes into the wall, like right through the wall, revealing another space outside of the labyrinth, like a courtyard wrapped in a sort of purple fog.
Hell yeah.
What about Llewellyn? Did he dodge?
Oh yeah, let me just check. Okay, so Llewellyn's not having a great time.
Did he get trampled?
He got a little bit trampled by the thunder lizard, yeah, and he takes 16 damage. Oof.
Lou, are you okay?
I was just trampled by a homebrew dinosaur made up from enlarged bits of Florida wildlife.
Yeah, pretty sure that thing wasn't in the monster manual.
You said the wall the thing smashed through led somewhere?
Yes. Do you want to investigate?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
All right. You head towards the smashed-in wall of the labyrinth, and even though the sky is burnt orange on this side, the sky on the other side, through the hole, is a dark, ominous purple. You can see the stars clear as day, with the swirling galaxy of the night sky visible behind it.
That's something you only get with a Broadswords and Buddies season finale. No light pollution.
You step across the threshold and find yourself in that foggy courtyard, the purple mist lit ominously by green lights. The courtyard is about 100 foot in diameter, and the stone beneath your feet is cold and wet. And at the center of the room is a large spherical object, like a giant Christmas tree ornament, with an entry hatch on the side.
The flurry! Hold on, Llewellyn, we're almost home.
Is that your ship?
Depends. Does it blend in seamlessly with its surroundings?
Not especially.
Right, that'll be ours then.
But something is wrong.
Uh-oh.
The ship thrums and hums with a terrible grinding sound like engines.
What? Is it taking off?
Worse.
They're talking to the NPCs now?
A yellow energy crackles off the surface of the ship, and then, from out of the fog, steps a large, imposing figure, broad-shouldered and muscular, wearing a skull mask and sporting a cloak of thick fur.
Gulp.
The green lights glint off the dark metal of his boots and gauntlets, and you see, standing before you, Lord Sordid. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
His hands are outstretched as he...
He's siphoning energy from the flurry, from the jump drive.
What? That's not possible.
Look around you, Llewellyn.
Yeah, I can't. My neck got trampled.
Just think about where we are. None of this should be possible.
Yeah, but I mean, even tabletop RPG magic has rules, right?
Not anymore. And Sordid continues to pull and siphon energy from the ship, laughing maniacally.
Wow. What sort of ship is this that has no sails and needs no tide?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, great stuff.
Thanks.
This is a ship from another world, fueled by magics both powerful and unknown.
Whoa. Really going hard on the voice work for this one, huh?
Are you using a plugin?
This is a vessel which travels not through oceans, but across the material planes themselves, striding from one world to another in an instant.
Well, usually, unless we've been resting our foot on the brake.
Or jabbing the buttons too hard.
And as I tap its power source, I can see the worlds beyond. Worlds of such disorder and chaos. I can't yet step across. That will come in time. But if I reach out and concentrate...
And he pulls his hands apart like he's trying to pull an elevator door open with his hands. And for a moment, you see a flash of another plane, a world of steam and machinery. And when Sordid's hands snap shut, the space between...
The space between the wicked lies!
Sensational. As Sordid's hands close, the planar gap vanishes. And in Sordid's hands is a giant rusted metal cog, just humongous, thick and heavy, and he flings it across at all of you. Everyone give me a dex save.
Shit.
Yeah, bet you regret singing now, huh?
17!
15?
12, that's not good.
And a 16 for Llewellyn, nicely done. And 7 for Meaney. So that's Meaney and Buskin Diamond hit by a giant cog and taking 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh.
Please, 18 points of bludgeoning damage barely even scratches the great Buskin Diamond.
Yes, but it hurts me quite a lot, actually.
You can't expect to take on Sordid with that kind of malarkey.
Well, I'm sorry. This is our first evil sorcerer, you know.
And I shall be your last. And then I will learn the secrets of this spherical temple.
And he begins to pull his hands apart again, this time creating a hole to a place of concrete, tall buildings, and small metal horseless carriages.
Oh, Lord.
And in the blink of an eye, he's throwing something new at you. A 1992 Buick Skylark in the shade of Get Wrecked Burgundy. Dexterity saves again, please. Meaney and Llewellyn dodge.
But I don't. I rolled a 3.
Crit fail.
14?
All right, the car sails through the air and hits Buskin and Alice, and the two of you are pinned under the boat-like vehicle.
I'm pinned!
Thunk! You have to destroy the ship! Thunk, it's the source of all his power!
Steady on!
Some of his power. The source of some of his power.
Sordid is using that thing to pull strange arcane objects into our world. Who knows what he could pull through next? I'm sorry, but your ship must be destroyed.
Wait! There was some other way of stopping Sordid?
Yeah, didn't my Thunderthar from the Lost Village mention something about his heart?
Yes, right. She said that Sordid had locked his heart away to focus on his goal of world conquest, and that unlocking his heart was the key to defeating him.
Wait, like literally key? Do you think...
Yeah, no, for sure.
The any key.
The any key. Yeah, we probably should have held on to that a little longer.
What's this wee shit?
Thunk! Blow up the damn ship!
No!
All right, Jackie yells.
Jackie yells.
Thunk yells. Thunk, thunk! And charges towards the flurry, club raised.
No!
Roll your attack.
17.
That hits. Roll damage.
12 bludgeoning.
All right, you knock the ship with your great club, and it rocks from side to side briefly.
Don't do that!
There's a slight dent in the side, but it's still glowing, and Sordid is still siphoning energy from it.
All right, second attack.
Thunk! Stop! Please! If we can get into our ship, we might be able to get away from this place. Your big, bad, evil guy would be powerless.
But thunk, thunk!
Thunk can thunk all Thunk likes, but thunk him! Distract him, for pity's sake!
Thunk looks at her club, then at Sordid. then at the ship, then back at the Buick at Alice and Buskin.
We don't know these idiots. Whack the ship.
Yeah, smash it! He'll be weakened. Then it'll be 5 against 1.
Isn't Alice supposed to be sort of a pacifist?
Yeah, but Linda isn't.
As you consider your options, Sordid begins to pull his hands apart again, opening a rift to pull something else from another plane.
And I think that makes my decision for me. I'm gonna take my second attack against Sordid.
What?
Really?
All right, roll them bones.
Okay, here we go. 26 to hit.
26 does it. What's the damage?
9 bludgeoning.
All right, you swing and bash Sordid right on top of his stupid head, breaking his concentration and collapsing the rift he was forming in his hands.
Meaney, Llewellyn, go!
You don't have to tell us twice.
And Meaney and Llewellyn hobble as quick as they can towards their ship. They open the hatch, climb inside, and close it behind them.
Can we get out from under this car now?
Yeah, give me a straight strength check, both of you.
15.
15 also.
All right, yeah, you pull yourselves out from under the car and come to a standing position. Sordid wipes the blood from his mouth and says,
We all know there's only one way this can end.
and he begins to pull his hands apart again, straining against the crackling edges of reality itself. And through a new planar rift, you see, briefly, a barren red wasteland like the surface of Mars, at the center of which sits a small house. You can feel the wind and the cold and some terrible force amassing on the other side of the rift. And then you hear a grinding and groaning as Meaney and Llewellyn's ship powers up, and you see Sordid pulling away as if in pain as the energy he's siphoning off their ship is pulled back towards it. The energy builds and builds until the ship disappears. But the rift Sordid had between his hands is still there. The wasteland, the house, there's still some energy left feeding off of Sordid, keeping the rift alive.
Is it too late to run away?
I step up and I say, in times of trouble, there's one thing we can all depend upon. Guided Blast! And I cast Guided Blast.
Yeah, I got that. Cool. Okay, roll away.
That's a nat 20!
Ooh, yeah, baby!
Whoa.
Nice! So roll double damage.
73, 76, 80, that is 83 radiant damage!
Wow.
Holy crap!
Yeah, very cool. Not enough to kill him, except the radiant energy from the guided blast reacts with the rift in Sordid's hand. And it starts to expand, loosening from Sordid's grip, becoming a separate, independent mass of power. The discordant, uncomfortable energy from the other side of the rift feels like it could reach out through the void at any moment. And then you see, well, not see, but perceive, something pulling at Sordid. It's subtle at first, but then it's as if some invisible force is holding him back, like it's trying to stop him from getting into a bar fight. And those of you with good passive perception,
Cool, I see nothing.
the rest of you see dust pulling off the back of Sordid towards the rift. And if you look, you can see, like, the back of him starting to unravel, like the rift is unmaking him on an atomic level. Soon the pull is harder, the dust becomes heavier. Pieces of him fly back into the rift, his body disassembling literally atom by atom. He screams. Soon, uncomfortably quickly, he's just a screaming face. And then he's just a scream. And then he's nothing. And with nothing to power it, the rift collapses into a small, bright point like an old TV set powering down. And it fades, and it's gone.
Congratulations, everyone! Lord Sordid has been vanquished once and for all. Now all that remains is for us to walk safely and calmly out of Death Castle.
The ground begins to shake.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
The wall at the distant side of the courtyard collapses, and you see the world of the courtyard begin to swirl and crumble. Sordid's realm is beginning to collapse.
I want to see if Alice can work out if the Skylark is drivable, like a usable vehicle.
Okay, well, you have never seen anything like this before, so give me investigation with disadvantage.
Dirty 20, that would have been nice. And a 15. That's not great.
I'm gonna say you're pretty sure you could figure it out on the fly, in the same way Homer Simpson is pretty sure he could stop a nuclear meltdown?
Great. I open the driver's side door and say, I believe this is some kind of horseless carriage we can use to escape.
Shotgun!
You all climb inside the Buick Skylark, and mercifully, there is a set of keys in the ignition.
I start the car and head for the hole the Thunder Lizard made earlier.
Okay, you turn the key, but nothing happens. It's like the engine is dead.
I cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
That's too good for me not to let you do it, so yeah, you cast Spare the Dying and the engine roars to life.
All right, I gun it.
Okay, you put your foot down just as the courtyard beneath the car begins to collapse into nothingness as the Buick screams out into the labyrinth, which is also starting to collapse. You're zooming through the labyrinth, blasting past all the traps and puzzles I had planned.
You sure are.
Until in front of you, you see another hole in the wall that somehow opens out above the cliff face opposite the entrance to Death Castle.
Okay, yeah, foot down, shades on, let's blast this thing.
All right, everyone give me a dex check.
Okay.
All right.
Gluttle.
15.
17.
12?
I'll take that. The car plows full speed towards the hole, passing through it.
And flies out into the sky like the end of Grease.
The car skids to a stop, giving you a perfect view as Sordid's castle collapses, the stone and structure being pulled into a central point.
Oh, no, we don't see that. We're too busy flying towards the sun.
Anyway, there's that. Did we win?
Yes, you won. Congratulations. The evil Lord Sordid has been defeated once and for all.
Yes! That's 2 years right there!
We did it!
That is how you do a Broadswords and Buddies finale. Woo!
But you are not alone on the cliff top. You hear a noise. The hatch on Meaney and Llewellyn's ship. They step out.
Seriously? We're seriously doing this?
They saved our lives, Lou. We owe them a proper goodbye.
But they're not real.
Not to us, but to the players and their listeners. Maybe they're...
Okay, look, I'm sorry. No, we are not ending our finale with 2 NPCs turning to the camera and waving at the audience.
What, are we not the main characters of our own show?
Hello, it's our finale. Shouldn't the focus of the show be on us?
And that escape was so easy. We just drove out of the castle. Like, we just drove. In a Buick!
Wait, I'm checking my notes. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a gelatinous cube in there somewhere.
Oh, really? Yeah, right.
No. You were supposed to, you would have gotten slimed and then Sordid would have come in and it would have been like a grand entrance. It would have been much more drawn out if you had actually, gone through all of the traps. You could have gotten
Okay, you
more
know what, Joe?
equipment.
Look, I have a few words here for you because, we've been working on this show for 2 years.
I mean, I just thought that I was going to be
2
here
years
to
of
this
my
was
life.
my
You know,
big
I've
chance.
waited for
I
this.
You really want to stick around for this?
Yeah, no. Let's go.
You have been listening to Broadswords and Buddies, Episode 54, The Finale, Part 3, written by Ben Paddon. Meaney was played by Marissa Meizel. Llewellyn, Ben Paddon. Joe, Cricket Michael. Jackie, Cristina M. Medina. Peter, Roger Craig Smith. Linda, Ryan Bartley. And Sordid, Dino Andrade. Other roles played by Cricket Michael, playing as Joe, playing as those characters. Editing and sound design by Ben Paddon. Broadswords and Buddies theme music by Becca McLinn. The script editor was Mandy Oquendo. This episode directed by Dino Andrade and Austin Lee Matthews, and produced by Dino Andrade, Mandy Oquendo, and Ben Paddon. Special thanks to the Bard Rock Network for their support in the production of this episode. Jump Leads, created by Ben Paddon. If you have enjoyed the show, please consider playing a tabletop role-playing game with your friends. We take no responsibility for demonic possession that may occur as a result of the fraying edges of reality and the metaverse. You can leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts and share the show on social media. You can also read the original webcomic at jumpleads.zone and support production of the show at patreon.com/Ben Paddon.